Hey guys, so today I'm here with my review of the Beats by Dr. Dre Studio headphones by Monster. Before we do anything, I do want to go ahead and give a big thanks to Monster for sending these headphones out to me for free to review. So I've had these for a little while and ready to give you guys my full review. Okay, so you do get quite a few accessories inside the box. Now, excuse me, it's not quite as nice as it was when it first came. The first thing you do is you do get actually two cables to go ahead and connect it. You plug one end into your headphones and one end into your iPod or your computer or whatever. So you do have a red pair as well as a black pair. However, the black pair actually does have, as you guys can see here, the control talks. You can actually go ahead, control your iPod with, just the click, or as well as it also does have a microphone, and we do have a little bit of information. So we should go ahead and pull it out here. You do have a little cleaning cloth, which is definitely very nice of them to provide. And then we go ahead and just pull a couple extra things out here. We do have a couple of little leaflets, warranty information. This just talks about their other headphones. So pretty simple. So let's go ahead and just take all of this out of the way and get to what the most important thing obviously is, which is going to be the headphones themselves. They come in this nice kind of understated thing. Of course, you don't really want people to realize, hey, these are your expensive headphones and steal them. So it's pretty nice that they kept it pretty subtle here. And once you open it up, you do get these studios themselves. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things I really liked about these headphones. So the first was absolutely the build quality. As you guys can see here, they're all pretty much, every little bit of it is in this, shiny black plastic, which definitely gives it a really nice look and feel. Well, of course, it does come in white as well. But the build quality was very, very solid. These definitely felt like they could take some abuse. Everything is fairly flexible, so, especially for, it works for different sizes heads, but also, if you drop them or, you had a little bit of a, mistake or whatever, they definitely do feel like they could take some abuse. Now, as far as the, comfort goes, that was actually my favorite part of these headphones. The comfort was really second to none. So as you guys can see here, you do have a pad up top, as well as the ear cups are very, very nicely cushioned. I mean, really, really nice and comfortable. Now I do want to mention they are very, very hefty. They do have a very substantial feel in the hand and as well as on your head. However, I really like that. It was just a really nice experience as far as, especially, you don't even need to be listening to music, and these still do a lot of noise cancellation. So if you need to chill for a few minutes, just put these on. You don't even need to listen to music, and it will get much quieter, which is definitely something I appreciated. As far as the build quality and all that kind of stuff goes, very, very impressed. However, there were a few kind of minor things that I really wasn't that impressed with. So definitely the main thing is that these use batteries. Yeah, I mean, I can understand, they do have great audio quality, and of course I will get to that in a minute. But the fact that these use batteries definitely did kind of, it wasn't a deal breaker by any means, but it was kind of annoying. So as you guys can see here on the right side, you do have a little switch, which turns them on and off, and that's very important to go ahead and turn them off when you're not using them. And then over on this side, you can go ahead and just twist this, and it's always kind of a little bit difficult to get out, but there we go. There you go, you will see that the two AAA batteries are here. But the problem is that, well, I mean, I guess I wouldn't have minded this too much if, the batteries lasted, in weeks or months or whatever. But I was able to go ahead and get these from, brand new to almost dead in about 5 or 6 days. Now, that's not terrible considering that I was using these quite a bit. However, definitely not that great, and, I highly, highly will recommend go ahead and pick up a pair of rechargeable batteries. These do use AAAs, but if you can find some rechargeable AAAs, or maybe you even already have them, that definitely would be a good thing. So that's definitely something to keep in mind with these headphones. Now let's go ahead and get on to the meat and potatoes of this review, which obviously has to be the sound quality. You're not going to go ahead and spend, hundreds of dollars on a pair of headphones if they don't sound good. And on that front, I have absolutely no complaints. The Beats by Dre Studio headphones are very, very good sounding. One of the major things a lot of people talk about is the bass, and it's absolutely here. It's actually kind of a funny story. When I first got these, I was kind of listening to some music. I was listening to a song that was really bass heavy, and I was like really enjoying the music, and I kind of leaned back on a wall. Well, then I looked over, and a picture like a few feet away from me on the wall started vibrating, which I thought was pretty funny because I didn't even have them up that loud. So it definitely should give you a good idea. The bass on these are very powerful, and in general, I mean, it really sounds great. I mean, one of the really actually the unexpected things that I really wasn't expecting was that these are great for actually listening to movies. It actually has a really rich, almost like a surround sound kind of feel. So, after listening to, like some really kind of great movies as far as the sound goes, these definitely really, really impressed me. Now, they don't really have a whole lot of downsides as far as the sound goes. I mean, everything is really richly, done. Like I said, there's a lot of bass, but, the bass doesn't overpower everything else in the songs. However, really, I just don't even have anything to say bad about the audio quality. I mean, of course, there's always little things that you can improve, but that gets into kind of where you're splitting hairs. I mean, if you really want a fantastic audio experience, if you really like listening to your music, your movies, video games, all that kind of stuff, you definitely will not be disappointed. The audio quality is really, really fantastic. Okay, guys, so that's it for my review of the Beats by Dr. Dre Studio headphones. Overall, very, very impressed. The audio quality was really, really solid. And the comfort was fantastic. I love how comfortable these are. The fact that it uses AAA batteries and it doesn't get that great of battery life, kind of a minor complaint. Although I don't really think it's going to be that big a deal in the end. So if this looks good to you, I definitely don't hesitate to recommend them. They are fairly pricey, but you do get what you pay for. So if you're interested, I don't really hesitate to recommend them at all. They're very, very competent headphones, and I definitely have enjoyed my time with them quite a bit. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. For another review and another perspective on these headphones, definitely be sure to hit the annotation on the screen right now. It will take you to my good friend Marcus Brownlee's review of these exact same headphones. So if you're interested in learning more, you can go ahead and take a look at his review as well.
Using these headphones, I found that they were extremely comfortable. This has been by far the most comfortable, easy-to-use pair of headphones I've ever used. Up at the top here, this is a very soft foam. You can probably go to Best Buy and check these out, but this all the way